Hello, you beautiful people. The other day, one of my friends shared that her in the ER, in the emergency room, her job is in the emergency room. She lost a patient, a child, and it was hard on her, and it was hard on her whole friends and everyone that was there, and probably everyone that just works there. And my heart went out to her, and I just wanted to do something to encourage her and to encourage all the people that work in the ER and all the people that are on the fire trucks and the ambulances and all the first responders. I wanted to give something to you because I am truly grateful for what you do. Every day you show up and give your brave and your courage to save someone's life. But this time it didn't work out for her. It didn't work out for the patient, and that's sad, and it's a tragedy. But you're in that business. You knew that going in. You guys know that when you go into this business, that's part of it. That's probably why you did it, because you can save someone's life. You can make a difference, a huge difference in someone's life. And I wanted to make sure you give yourself permission to feel all the feelings you're going to have when something tragic like this happens. Give yourself permission to feel angry. Give yourself permission to feel sad. Give yourself permission to feel frustrated. And you need to allow yourself to have all those feelings, because when you do, it kind of like releases something when you allow yourself to have those feelings. And you can go on to the next thing, you know what I mean? If you feel those feelings. So allow yourself. Don't resist it. Don't push away, or don't hold it in if it's already in there. Release it, let it have it. If you don't allow yourself to feel these feelings, you're going to start getting pain here or in your knees or in your lower back. You're going to eat all the wrong stuff and gain 40 pounds. This is what's going to happen if you don't give yourself permission to feel those feelings when those tragedies happen. Next, I want you to remember the ones you've saved. And I want you to remember them in specific exactly what happened. Remember the names. Remember the family members. Remember the smell. Remember the color of their hair. Remember every detail you can remember of the ones you saved. And give yourself permission to embrace that you had an influence on that person being alive. Now, I just want you to take a deep breath. Just let that settle in. Let that settle inside your heart. You have saved somebody. It may be one, it may be five, it may be in the double digits, but you being in this business have saved someone. And then I want you to, when this tragedy happens, let it go. Now, some of you are going to reject that. You're going to be like, nope, I think that's me not caring. If I let it go, it's me not caring. Well, I saw something on the internet, and it goes like this. If you want to trap a monkey, you drill a little hole in a log or something, and you put some bait in there, what the monkey would like. And the monkey will shrink his hand, get it through the hole, and grab a hold of whatever it is, a banana, some pumpkin seeds, whatever they like. And now that fist with that bounty in it will not go through the hole. And you can walk up, you don't have to sneak up or anything, and trap the monkey, because the monkey will not let go of what it's got in its hand. And then once you have it trapped, it's distracted and it lets go. Well, kind of the same thing happens to us. Is we have this tragedy, we have this trauma, and then we hang on to it. And maybe we've been taught that if we don't hang on to it, that means we care less. If we let go of it, that means we didn't care as much as someone else that's hanging on to it. That's not what it means. As long as you're hanging on to that and don't release it, you can't move on to the next save. And we want you to move on to the next save. We need you to move on to the next save. Now, when you let it go, that doesn't mean you cared less. That doesn't mean that you're less remorseful, that it had less of an impact on you. It means that you have it and you're in charge. You can hang on to it for a day. You can hang on to it for a week. You can hang on to it for a month. You can hang on to it for a year. But remember, you're hanging on to it. It's not hanging on to you. You have it. It doesn't have you. So when this tragic incident happened, I want you to give yourself permission to let it go and know that you're in charge of this. I can hold on to it as long as I want, Mike. I can hold on to it for a day, a week, a month, a year. But I also can let go of it whenever I choose. It doesn't have a hold of me. I have a hold of it. And I will let it go. And me letting it go doesn't mean that I cared less. Doesn't mean that it didn't hurt me as much. It just means that I'm letting it go so that I can move on to the next save. Let me just tell you, thank you for what you do. Thank you for having the courage to go every day to work knowing that some traumatic thing is going to happen and you're going to have an influence on it. Thank you for taking that risk. I am truly, truly grateful, and I admire your courage. I admire your courage.